Hello and welcome to the fourth shed update on Saturday the 30th of April. I've been away for some time, I know, I've been doing all sorts of other bits and bobs, but it's time to get back onto the model railway and start doing a bit more work on it. So I'll show you the things I've done, not much, but a couple of things I've done, and we'll see how we go from there. So the first thing I've done is this whole corner over here is now ballasted, as you can see, and then the bit of ballast which I did was just behind those glass jars there. So it wasn't too hard to do, just making sure that all the bits were down beforehand. For example, the cable trunking, the orange piping was all down before I went and the ballasting, but that looks a lot better now. So the other thing I've done is I've finished off all the fencing on the car park area. You see, it's all the Bachmann high security fencing. Still need painting, but I think that looks a lot better now with a border and a break from main line to the preserved railway. So I think it looks much better now. I've finished realigning the platform, and that section of track that was missing is now in place, so I've managed to do the whole front border edging of the platform all the way down to the other end now, as you see, and I have moved the back edge as well to keep the platform at a constant width all the way along. And as you see here, this is where it was had all the filler in and things. Well, that's been sanded and given its first coat. I'm just trying to find different colours and things to do the surface and the side of the platform, but I think that looks quite good actually. If we bring an engine in, I think that suits it quite well really. And that gap, there is a gap, but this is a tight corner, so you will still have a gap, but it won't be as bad as what we would have had there originally. Don't know if you remember, along the front here was that slope section which I said I was going to take up and replace with those inclines. Well, I've ordered them, and it's been about a week since I've ordered them and they still haven't arrived, so I'm going to have to start chasing them up and the other items I ordered. But it's all ready for the risers to go in, including the wiring as well on the fish plates, the rails over there. As you can see here, I have repainted some of the roofs of the coaches. This Bachmann one over here, they're all Bachmann, but this one over here, which is the micro buffet coach, that is unpainted, so that's what colour you get them in. But if you go to railways and things, they don't have all the roofs the same colour. So we've got, from pictures, got a light grey one here, which I've just really finished painting, which I need to refit, and there's a white one here. They all need weathering still, so they all need rust and other little bits added to them just to finish them off, but I think they look a lot better, especially the white. I really like the white on the top. All the rest of the stuff I've been doing is Garden Railway related. So as you can see here, that was the wagon you saw in the last video, is all finished with couplings and wheels. At the Peterborough Shire, I went and bought a couple of items. So this tipper wagon, which I've painted with the green, the black, and then done a kind of a rusty finish inside. I've painted that on an exact wagon on the Hampton Kempton Waterworks Railway, which is where the rest of my time has been spent as a volunteer there. So if you are around any time, pop down there and I'm sure we can sort some stuff out. But it's that's where I'm now spending a lot of my time, but it doesn't cost me anything, and I get to play with the real train. So other stuff, this is I don't know if you've seen this diesel multiple times, probably in bits and white and other bits, but I've now painted it, as you can see, with the yellow and black ends, red buffers, and I've painted it green. I've just got the roof to finish off there and it's all remote control RC on the inside, so that's been quite an extensive project to get that to work properly. And this is a wagon which I got off eBay for, I think it was about £20, and I'm just repainting that slowly. Again, it needs a roof and other items to finish it off. There's a lot of my time is being spent away from the shed and the garden railway now, especially with work. So progress is slow. I know it's been quite a few months since my last video, but I am still here and I'm still doing stuff, and as soon as I have some more progress to show you, I will do. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon.